Hello everyone, I'm Kat. Today's reading is Your Life Path Tarot reading. So it's exactly what it says. It is a tarot reading about your life path. You can see this as timeless. You may see this as your current advice about your life path, or it may be what you need to be looking at doing. You know, it's whatever resonates with you, so you can interpret it in whatever way suits you, but it is for your life path, okay? So, and also what you determine or what you understand life path as, it's going to be different for each one of you. So whatever resonates with you, go with it. What I can tell you is that I have done thousands of intuitive energy readings over the years, working with the guides, angels, ascended masters, helpers, and I can tell you that they've got a lot of exciting things to tell you today. So be sure to stay tuned and let's find out what they have to tell you specifically about what's coming up for you with your life path. Okay, so if you haven't chosen your group already, be sure to pause the video because I'm about to start. Hello number ones. So your life path, we've got Ace of Wands, Justice, Eight of Wands, Page of Swords and Queen of Coins. This is no specific timeline. Like I said at the beginning, it's going to be different for each one of you. So what I would say is take a few deep breaths, tune in to your intuition, close your eyes, sit back. Obviously don't do that if you're driving, but you know, like relax and just be open to what the messages bring to you. Okay, you will get guidance if you ask for it or are open to it. Okay, right, so your life path tarot reading. So your life path, do you know what, you need to act on inspiration, you know, because the first card is the Ace of Wands. This is inspiration, this is aha, revelation, realization. This is also the card of the spiritual awakening. So different people will resonate with different aspects of what I've just said, but the point here is that you are going to have some sort of breakthrough. This could have already happened, or if it hasn't happened yet, it's coming. There's going to be some sort of aha that gives you like an emotional and or spiritual breakthrough. It's also, because it's the wands which are career, this could be a career breakthrough. You could have a bit of an emergence here where you you know, get a promotion or something, you know, something dawns on you about what you need to be doing. We've got the Justice card next. For some of you, this is an indication of it being a legal career or something associated with the justice system or the legal system, or about rules and rule setting. So you know, it could be about justice, about bringing situations to justice, or working in something that's associated with legals. Whatever it is, even if it's not that, if you are not interested in that at all and that's nothing to do with your life path and that doesn't resonate with you at all, what the Justice card is about, it's also a card of balance and karma. What they're saying is your life path is it's very important that you listen to what in your heart of hearts you know to be right. It's very important you don't break rules, particularly your own rules. It's not that you shouldn't break rules, you know, arbitrary rules, you know, sometimes that's necessary, you know, or else there's never any change, there's never any progression, you know. So we all know that, don't we? We know that about people breaking rules and it changing the boundaries and doing what we know is right in our hearts, even though there maybe is a rule that says you shouldn't do it. The point here is this is, I think, listen to your own inner compass of what's right. Yeah, listen to what you know is right. The reason I am spending a while just emphasizing this is because the Justice card, like I said, is the card that really, one of the cards that really ties into karma. And it's quite a tight circle here. So what you'll find is if you try and cut corners, if you try and do things in an underhand way in terms of your life path, you will find, or you may have already started to find, that you don't get the rewards you're looking for. So perhaps other people are cutting corners, perhaps other people are cheating and winning, but you don't seem to be able to. Right, the reason is that you need to do what is right, because this is part of your life path. This is part of what you need to learn, okay? The Eight of Wands is saying that one of the things you need to know about your life path is that when they give you guidance, when you get that inner urge, when you get that nudge, you need to act on it. Don't procrastinate or hesitate. So when you know it's right for you, go for it. This very much goes with the Page of Swords. They're saying, if and when you have a bright idea, take action on it. It's like, yeah, go for it. There's probably some element of procrastination in you, or kind of fretfulness, overthinking, because these two cards together really do suggest to me, you know, that they're saying to move you onto the next phase in your life path, or to find what you need to do, or wherever you're at. Taking action when they nudge you is the key. When you get that fresh new idea and it feels really like the truth, and it feels really strong, and you feel like really clear, investigate it, look into it, move towards it, okay? What I would say with the Page of Swords is sometimes the Page of Swords can be a bit overwhelming, a bit like there's so many ideas and no self-control. This can come forward as like gossiping, or being like overly loquacious, you know, overly talkative, overly racy in your mind. Just watch out for that. Remember, with the Justice card, you need to keep balance, and also you need to be integrous in all that you do, okay? The Queen of Coins is saying the way forward is to be very down to earth, very practical. You can have abundance. The Queen of Coins is abundant. She's very stable. She has the wealth that she needs. But she's, like I say, she's very grounded. She's very practical. She's very down to earth. She's very caring and practical and maternal and motherly. She's stable, and she doesn't move quickly. She's kind of, the Pentacles are the slowest moving of all the four suits. So there's something here about kind of being slightly stoic at times, you know, taking your time, being steady, being slow to change. And this may sound like a contradiction, and in some ways it is, because I'm saying when you get a nudge, don't hesitate. I think the thing is, there's a difference between when you get that really strong intuitive nudge, taking action, and being kind of here, there and everywhere. They're saying definitely take action, but only act on that really strong intuitive nudge, yeah? Other than that, just be very practical, be very down to earth, and be very caring in the way that you go about it. Guys, I hope that makes sense. Loads of love. I'll see you tomorrow, or on a private reading. Have a fantastic day. I will see you soon. Oops. Hello, twos. We've got the Seven of Coins. So this is, sorry, your life path tarot reading. We've got the Seven of Coins, the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Cups, the Ace of Coins, and the Two of Swords. So what can I tell you about your life path? This can be a current update if you are interpreting that way. It can be advisory about where to go on your life path if that's what you're looking for. Whatever you've asked for, this is their answer. So they've chosen these 5 cards for you. They're saying that, you know what, first off, you need to, Seven of Coins, you need to reflect. What's working for you, what isn't? What has seen you taking steps forward? What has felt like a burden? The thing with the Seven of Coins is that you kind of need to look at where you're going, and you need to look at where you've come from. It's kind of a crossroads where you hit pause and you look back and you think, okay, what have I done so far? Is this working for me? There's no doubt that it has been quite hard work, or there's been some challenge, And it's really saying, do I want to keep investing in this situation? Now, if it's something you want, if it's something that's working for you, if it's something that's giving you positive, life-affirming energy, then keep doing it. Even if it's challenging, that's okay. Just because it's challenging doesn't mean it's not right for you. But if it's just draining you and you feel like it's a whole lot of work and you're not really getting anything out of it, then don't keep going that way. You know, it's maybe time to take a change. The Ten of Wands would say here, be careful about taking on too much. The Ten of Wands is about duty, it's about carrying a heavy burden, it's about having a tremendous amount of responsibility. There's nothing wrong with that, but like I said with the Seven of Coins, do check. Does that feel good to you? Some people love having tons of responsibility. It makes them feel like they're doing a great service and it just feels right for them. You know, and you don't have to justify it to anyone else. If you love that strong sense of duty and that strong sense of carrying a huge amount of responsibility, well, that is great. But if you don't, be prepared to put it down, okay? The Ten of Cups is saying with regards to your life path that you do actually have the opportunity to get this sense of contentment and happiness that you want. There is also a suggestion with the Ten of Cups that your emotional life, your family life, your relationship situation and your family and home situation could be right at the center of your life path. So don't overlook that. Don't feel like you've got to have like on the external like status or career or whatever at the forefront. If what you want deep down inside is that family situation or the home situation, you know, every aspect is relevant and valid and equal. Every life path is relevant. Every choice of life path is equal and just as important. You know, Spirit doesn't see the different status levels that we impose on situations, you know. So it doesn't matter what you choose to do in terms of your life path or what you see as your life path. You know, there's no judgment on that. But it does seem very likely that your emotional life and having a sort of happy and content family, home, community sort of situation is really crucial to you. So don't overlook that. The Ace of Coins is saying that you do have the chance around this time or into the sort of near future to plant a seed that could really bring you prosperity. I think that, to be honest with you, it looks like some of you are kind of a little bit unsure about what you want or what's working for you, and you're not really sure whether you may be taking on too much or there's too much responsibility or whether you want the responsibility. The point is, they're saying there is actually the chance for you to plant a seed for something that you do really want. There is a chance for that. The problem you're going to have, or that you may have, is that the Two of Swords. So sorry, the planting the seed is the Ace of Coins. You really do have the chance for planting the seed or starting something that will bring you great abundance and bring you what you want, okay? But the Two of Swords says that you will be around this time or into the near future kind of in two minds about it. There'll be some confusion. There'll be some further kind of soul searching and deliberating. Make sure it is soul searching, not overthinking and list making. You know, because it's very tempting to kind of try and problem solve it, but the reality is that when it comes to your life path, as tempting as it is to write a load of lists and try and work it all out intellectually, the reality is that intuition is the way forward. Getting quiet, getting still inside and allowing yourself to just follow the path is crucial. So just watch out that you don't overthink this next step. So guys, I hope that you have an amazing day. Thank you for being here. I will see you tomorrow on a private reading. Have a wonderful day. Hello threes, we have the Fool, the Five of Coins, the Knight of Wands, the Temperance, oh sorry, Temperance, not the Temperance, I was reading the next one, and the Sun. Okay, so your life path tarot reading. So Whether this is for this week, general guidance about your life path, a specific question about your life path, here's your answer. You know what? Okay. I think you are going to, or have recently taken, a bit of a leap of faith with the Fool. You've kind of struck out on something, you've tried something new, you've really gone for something. You know, you've tried to leave the past behind. You may have started a new endeavour or a new venture. You know, you've perhaps really kind of gone for it. But there's something about it that hasn't kind of given you what you were expecting. So whether this is a relationship or a career, there's a sense that it's not really giving you everything you need or want. There's a sense of lack around it. There's a sense of you being left wanting. The classic line with this card is feeling left out in the cold. So, you know, you had all these hopes and dreams, but then it was kind of, it feels like they've maybe been a bit dashed, like it hasn't worked out as you were expecting. You know, the Knight of Wands, you know, just watch out with this, because, you know, the Fool, I do feel with this Fool energy that you are on the right track. Perhaps you are jumping the gun if you think, oh, it's all terrible, it's not going to work out, it's not giving me the finances that I wanted, you know, it's not paid back financially, I haven't got the return that I wanted, or whatever. There's something along those lines with the Five of Coins. The thing with the Five of Coins is, though, it's not as bad as you think. That is the message with the Five of Coins. So it might feel like, you know, you made this leap and you were hopeful that it would all work out, but then it didn't give you what you wanted, and you feel kind of like fed up with that or disappointed by that. But the reality is that, you know what, it's not as bad as you think. You're not all on your own. The situation will pass. The Knight of Wands at the core of it all is this strong energy of someone, and this is you, I feel. This is someone who is like a man or a woman on a mission. This is someone who is powerful, who is wanting to take this bold action. You know, the Wands are very fiery. It doesn't mean you are the Knight of Wands. It means around your life path at the minute, you've kind of got this energy around you, and you feel like you want to take bold action, and indeed you are. You know, you've maybe really gone for your career goals, because of course the Wands are career as well. So you've maybe really gone for it. You might have started a new business, or, you know, changed jobs, and it just doesn't feel to be working out as you expected or wanted. But do you know what? The truth of the matter is that the Knight of Wands can be a little bit quick to changeable, hasty. Don't be too hasty if you have pursued something recently, or you are planning on doing so. So some of you are kind of just about to start something new. If you do and it doesn't give you the return, or you decide to do something and it doesn't quite work out you were expecting, or it doesn't feel quite as great as you were hoping, you know, don't throw in the towel and think, oh, it's not right, it's, you know, wasn't meant for me. It doesn't necessarily mean that. So just be careful not to be too hasty. Temperance is all about balance. It's about bringing in that sort of maturity, that sort of spiritual maturity of like being able to step back, allow the calm in, allow the equilibrium to come in. There's definitely a strong sense of emotional balance. So on your life path, you do really need to bring balance to the situation and not be too hasty. So when you do take leaps of faith, when you do try something new, don't be too quick to judge it as not working just because it maybe doesn't give you returns straight away, or sort of sometimes leaves you feeling a bit isolated or like something's not right. Because I think that if you can remain balanced, and if you have followed your intuition and you have followed your heart and soul, you know, you will find that it gets you there eventually, hence the Sun. But, you know, if you kind of read too much into it, You may end up feeling like this kind of choppy and changey energy where you decide it hasn't worked and then you change before you've given it a chance to work, you know. So the sun says that, you know, in terms of your life path, when you take this leap of faith, if it comes from genuine intuition, ultimately it will bring you light, love, opportunity, positivity, and the chance to create something wonderful. It might not end up being exactly what you expected it to be when you started it out, but it nevertheless will bring you the abundance that you've been looking for, okay? Thank you so much, number threes. I'll see you tomorrow or on a private reading in the meantime. Have a beautiful day. Oh, it's out of focus. Hello. I wish I could use my tools properly. Why aren't you coming into focus? Oh, there we go. Hello, number fours. We've got for your I was going to say what's coming up on your life path. Let's just say it properly, shall we? Your life path tarot reading. We've got the 10 of coins, the Knight of coins, the 2 of coins, the 4 of cups, and the Magician. Okay, so you've got a lot of coin energy. So your life path reading, at the moment, your life path or whatever it is that you're asking about. So you could be asking a specific question about your life path. You could be asking for an update on your life path. Or this could be a general question about where to go in your life. It's very earthy, it's very practical, it's very tangible, physical 3D. So this can be a signal that it's time to bring things into 3D action. This could be an indicator that you need to be grounded, down to earth, practical. You know, the point is, keep in mind the fact that this is a lot of coin energy. It's very down to earth energy. So the 10 of coins is saying that, you know, you have the chance to get great abundance. You have the chance to accumulate or attract abundance and wealth. Now that's going to mean different things for different people. It doesn't have to be finances, okay? It can be abundance in terms of emotional abundance or having people around you. I mean, in fact, the 10 of coins, if you remember the Rider-Waite card, the 10 of coins is the old guy sat in the chair and he's surrounded by his dogs, his family, his property, his coins, you know, his money. So it's abundance on all levels, wealth on all levels, but it's a sense of completing a cycle, but it's a sense that you can get what you want and feel content with what you have. You can feel content that you've got all your needs met on all levels, okay? So this is really crucial, that you recognize that your life path is about you deserving and feeling that you deserve abundance and fulfillment on all levels, okay? The Knight of Coins is saying that, you know, this is an honorable, loyal, down-to-earth energy. So this is somewhat a directive for you about being very dependable. Now that might for some of you sound like a bit dull. I don't mean it in that way, and I hope you don't take it in that way. There's something about being steady and dependable that's really going to work for you. Doesn't mean you have to be, on the whole, in your character, that type of a person, but bear it in mind with your life path that you will find your way, you will navigate your way better if you just kind of slow down slightly. You don't try to be flashy, but you have more of a kind of sort of stable, steady, honourable, measured attitude, okay? The Knight of Coins also says that you are already on your way on your life path. You're not quite there yet. You know, you've still got some work to do. You're part way there. So you might be studying at the moment. You might be part way through your degree. You might be part way through a training course. You might be only halfway up the ladder in your career. That's absolutely fine. You're only part way there. be aware of getting overwhelmed. Two of coins. There is a chance you're going to take on too much and stress yourself out. Try not to do that if you can. Try to take it steady. Try to take it easy. Try to manage the situation as best you can. I think really this is a directive to be aware of not taking on too much. And when things do get difficult, kind of having some coping strategies and knowing that, you know, you can manage and you will be all right. And if you do need to put something down, that's okay. There is a chance here with this Four of Cups that in your life path you will be given opportunities and that you perhaps won't see them. Okay, so this may be happening now, or this could be a general energy around you. The Two of Coins is a very frantic, overwhelmed energy. When you're very overwhelmed, it's very difficult to feel intuitive, and this could be a factor. Okay, this could be a factor. So be very aware that if you are frantic and overwhelmed, or you know, feeling like it's all a little bit, it's almost got like a numbing energy here, that if you get into a situation where you feel like numbed out, either through too much going on or too much repetition or whatever it is, that you might miss a great opportunity. So just be careful to manage the situation, you know, and be open to having a really wide vision over what could be coming in for you, because I see something exciting, something new, something that really could change situations coming in for you. But you have to be open to it. You know, you have to be open to that new opportunity. And if you are just totally focused on the here and now and on what you're doing, you may miss out on it. Okay, so this Knight of Coins, it's interesting because this is all about that kind of steady, stable energy. What they're saying for some of you, watch out that you don't overdo that and get so stuck in what you're doing that you don't see new opportunities. The Magician says that you have the capacity to create and manifest what you want. There's a lot of opportunity for abundance for you. The Magician is about being able to manifest what you want. The Ten of Coins is about great wealth and abundance. So there's a huge amount of opportunity for you guys who have chosen number 4. But you do need to kind of have a balanced attitude. Be careful not to take on too much, not to be too frantic. Keep a wide vision so that you see opportunities. I think that your opportunity for abundance, for wealth, for what you want might not be exactly what you're expecting. So if you are totally focused on your idea of what is coming up for you, you might miss it. So, you know, kind of keep an open mind and recognize as well that you are only partway there at the minute. So, you know, don't feel disheartened if things seem to be slow or seem to be kind of, you know, kind of grinding to a halt. Believe me, they're not. There is an opportunity coming for you, and you do have the ability with the Magician to manifest that which was meant for you, that which is being offered to you by the universe. Okay, and this is really your hopes and dreams don't come out of nowhere. You know, your hopes and dreams are kind of, I like to think that they're offered to you as like divine imaginings from the universe. You know, you dream these up, but it's more that the universe has offered them to you and you've had them enter your mind, you know. So this is a co-creative experience, and you can co-create the life that you are looking for. So guys, I hope you have a beautiful day. I hope that makes sense. Loads of love to you. I will see you tomorrow or on a private reading. In the meantime, please like the reading if you enjoyed it, and please be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell if you haven't done already. Guys, have a beautiful day. I will see you tomorrow.